one's full like this, it's kind of important that when you take the board off, you keep tight. So Kane's going to keep reeling. I'm going to take the clips off. As he keeps reeling, I'm going to keep my hand back here so it takes all the slack out. When you're going this slow, we're going 1, 1, 1, 2. It's really important to keep that tension tight on that fish. A nice fish here on an inline weight. Not a big one, but about a 17-inch keeper, about what we've been catching out here on Saginaw Bay today. So that's another one to add to the box. Keep that tension on when you're going this slow and you get that board off. Make sure you keep the tension on there. Grab the line behind the clip, take the clip off, let the person with the rod reel up tight, and then let go. You won't lose any of these fish when you're going this slow. I just showed you how to set up and catch some fish on an inline weight, but let's kind of go back a little bit and recap how to really know how deep these are running. We really don't have an exact depth like you do with a crankbait, but here's some general rules of thumb that'll kind of get you started. I like to use 2-ounce inline weights. I think they work the best. They're very easy to use. And here's a rule of thumb I use. If I'm traveling between 1 and 1.2, 1.3 miles an hour with a 2-ounce weight, I usually assume that every 2 feet of line I let out between the weight and the board is going to get me down about 1 foot. When I increase my speed to about 1.5, 1.7 miles an hour with these, I assume that every 3 feet of line I let out is going to get me 1 foot of depth. Pretty easy formula to remember to get your lures kind of close to where the fish are. Now when I set up and I see fish, what I'll do is I'll start running 4 of these on 4 different rods, anywhere from 2 to 10 feet above where I see the fish. That lets me kind of know how aggressive the fish are, how far up they're going to move. Once I get to a good depth and I start catching a lot of fish at that certain depth, I'll start putting different colors of spinners and different colors of beads down there to kind of see which one works the best. But kind of remember that pattern. At about a mile to a mile, 0.2, you can assume that every 2 feet of line you let out, you're going to get 1 foot of depth. Every 3 feet of line at a mile and a half to 1.7, every 3 feet of line you let out, you're going to get about 1 foot of depth. That's with a 2-ounce weight. Stagger them when you set them up. Use all the same weight. You'll start catching fish. Zero in on that spot.